Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. This is TheoSophia. Today, I'm going to allow Mother to come in, and she's going to give messages to everybody who wants one. And kind of rainy out here today in Florida, or kind of doesn't look like it knows what it's going to do. I guess that's pretty similar to a lot of people, right? You just never know. So I hope you're having good weather where you are. And we're going to set the energy, and then we'll begin. And if you're first to be here, make sure you do a thumbs up and subscribe. And if and wherever I'm doing, you'll get a message of it. Makes it a lot easier, I guess. So let's all join together as we, beloved, I am presence bright round me, seal your tube of light. From ascended master flame called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep our temples free from all discord sent to us. I'm calling forth the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire, keeping on in freedom's name till I am one with the violet flame. All around through the community. And then we're going to call on the Lord Gautama Buddha from his powerful blue protective flame and ask it to surround every one of us for the 5 inches of our aura to keep and protect everything from that's not light from coming to you. All right, so messages today. I did get a message from Barbara, and she requested that I give her a message today, so I'll do that at the point where I feel that it's the right energy that we've attained. And I'll put a note here to remind Mother. So we're going to know that all the masters and all the angels are all around us and supporting every one of us here as we come together to remember. The way we do messages here is they're open to be received by whoever might feel the instance or whatever Mother's talking about works for you. It's a community setting. So if you hear a resonance in someone else's message, feel free to go ahead and experience and practice it for a while and look at it and see what it brings for you. Okay? All right. Yes, and remember that if you want a message, you've got to ask for it. Let me see, Marby. Yes, she has hers in here. All right. I think I'm ready. So let's call Mother in. Tasha, keep it down. Oh, that cracked. Okay. Well, good morning and sweet blessings to everyone who's here. So, Christina, yes, you may have a message. So, as I hold my hand out to you, as I wear a white glove, please take my hand. So I get the vibration. The word that comes to me is troublesome. So let me dive into another level here. So, Christina, I want you to do your best to get rooted as far deep into the earth as you can. And I think you'll be quite surprised if you really put your energy to it as you contemplate myself, Mother, to reaching that direction. It's going to help you bring and know a peace inside, no matter what is happening outside of you. The troublesome here is you're getting thrown off too easily into personality. And there is a place where you have spent many eons of time in a great peace. So I'm wanting you to truly go into that rooting as many times a day as you have to at first, to have yourself begin to be accustomed to that place. And also then to know that peace exists there. It's not that I'm just saying it, it's that that's what you've created for yourself there is peace. And perhaps as I see it, it shows it to me now in a beautiful pink coloring. So we're doing a couple things here for you. We're taking you down into the earth and giving you rooting. And as we do that your whole consciousness, every chakra expands, because that's what rooting does, is it brings more of your higher consciousness up in and out every chakra. And the one we want to look at, a lot's merging too now, is peace. So you might want to start in your journal. What is peace to me? What does peace look like? What does it feel like? What happens when I'm in peace? And what I see happening here is your aura takes on a whole new existence. There is the one where you go out in the world, you come home, you handle things. So for you, I'm going to suggest a greater desire to want to create and live in that space, not just have it be at certain times. Because if not, it may become troublesome and you might move into a forgetting or giving your empowerment in a different direction. So rooted down into the earth and allow the peace of the light that you do hold to come and to reveal itself within your heart and all your chakras and expand who you are. Life will look different from that place. Thank you. All right. Cavell. All right, let's see. I always see the Palomino giving me a raring up in the air of her acknowledgement. There are beings around you that I would like to encourage you to bring closer to you. I don't really know you in that way, so let me see if I can help set the stage here. Is as you're desiring to become more in a number of ways, there is a beautiful feminine master here that would remember this isn't going to be a personal personality connection. It's going to be on a higher realm connection. That when it's needed, you call on her and she will come. Some of them may have teachings for you. This feminine is Lady Tara. And she wants me to share with you first off, in calling her in, she comes in on a beautiful lotus and then goes to each of the chakras, which are your lotus, in that color and help them even have an expansion and understanding at a different level. So she's going to begin to work with you to strengthen your aura, and to not only be for short periods of time, but to have it be when you can get to where you said it in the morning, that's where you thrive from. Many blessings. All right, so Barbara Ward, your name comes to me now. Well, first and foremost, good morning, Barbara, and I wish you well and an ease of if there's still trauma left in your arm for you. Understanding that the left side of the body speaks words. It's about hesitating to reach for something that you desire, something that's waiting for you, and healing all the issues that prevent you from being confident and willing. So healing here can be very swift as you work within yourself upon that wrist, that reaching out, that stumble upon your path. And you will discover many of the answers from this wrist. Always a perfect experience, while not always so comfortable, but you can allow it to be comfortable. It doesn't have to describe itself the way the doctors or anyone else says it. Once you have relinquished it and have the understanding there's a lesson there, I think the way it feels will have a great shift for you. And I want to also offer you a great sleep, one that lets your body heal. So let's let the worries go. Let's let the having your mind be somewhere else, doing something else, and close your eyes and let Mother and Father hold you in their arms and give you the green healing light of resurrection of the wrist. There you go. Mama Hishokoku. And I'm going to do a couple sound healing tones here for your wrist. The wrist is a similar energy to the throat. So if you are up to it, which if you aren't, it will help you become up to it, is to create and do some of your sounds we have spoken of before. It's an awakening action that's needed here with this message from the wrist. Yes, I know where you are, but there's always more. Many blessings to you, and hope you're feeling better. Our reward. All right. Marby, the woman with the beautiful, loving heart and the smile to match. I see relationships around you, and I'm going to let it be left at that word. There are some relationships that are going to be very bountiful and enjoyable and fulfilling. So I want you to, it's hard to find the words where you're very open already and loving, but now there's a need to have an understanding more of what that perception allows you in your heart. What does it say to you? What is it that you feel? Begin to learn the perception of that quality of your heart, where you can hear, see, and feel. Use all those gifts that are held within the heart. So, many blessings to you, Mark. All right. Dr. TM. Well, here's your message. All right. Yes, Dr. TM, a message. And I'm going to call forth your higher self to come to me for a moment to get a true experience of what is the best way for me to support you with your message. The first thing I'm being told has been a life of change for you, of movement in many different ways. But it seems like every step has taken you towards your path. So if you're having a desire to become a spiritual teacher, healer, it's the decision that needs now to be made of what is it that you prefer to offer. And you must become, in truth, like you were when you became a physical doctor. You must begin to learn it inside and out, where there is no doubt. You must open your channel. You must open all these chakras, like we did with your third eye. You want to know you. For it always, the old saying is, healer, know thyself. For until you do, there's no absolute way that you can ever tell another that which is the highest and best for them if you haven't followed yourself. So I would say it's setting before you a lot of healing as it would for anyone else who's wishing for that same wish. A lot of reading, a lot of study, a lot of healing, a lot of all things, and understanding the relationship with Mother, Father, God, if you're going to put yourself in that position, is a requirement. So, much to do. Many blessings to you, Dr. TM. Okay, Lauren, good morning. I was curious to ask you today how the funeral touched you. Were you aware of the angels that were there? Did your heart open to the love that truly in that experience exists? And were you aware there were those that were strolling around and needed a guidance to know to just pick up their hand ask for help and they'll be guided to heaven. Funeral is a celebration of a soul having the ability to move to another level in awareness of God. So God bless the person that you went to see and everyone that's there in that scenario so they can be free. So, Lauren, if I may, it seems for where we all are that you do a lot here and there. And I just wish to say that in that, do not forget you, your love, your heart, your peace, your rootedness, and the ability for you to expand from deep inside you out and through all of who you are. For what happens when you do what I just spoke? You become a different woman. But I need you to see that it isn't running so fast and living life. It's about stopping for a moment and becoming. Many blessings to you. Okay, we'll keep going down here. You're welcome, Marby. Adriana, not sure how to spell your second name. Maybe it's 1111 is your time on there. How powerful. And Lady Tara is, if you didn't know, the counterpart to Master Babaji. And her energy was a gift to me from Babaji through my teacher. So there's not enough to be said, and you know there are 12 different levels of the Tara energy and study. So I don't know how into it you have been. As you'll see behind me, here's the white Tara, the gold Tara. The first one's usually a green Tara. It works with the chakras and getting the system all together. But I did notice you didn't ask for a message, which here we always do, so I know who wants one. So I apologize if you didn't. But can't go wrong with Mother Tara. I know people have set and done what Indian woman did do in the honor of Tara is to sit and do bows 100 times each day for 100 days. I have not done that. Don't feel I need to. But I know people who have and have experienced a great gift from her. So many blessings to you and thank you for coming. And Johnny and Adriana, there you go. Okay. Hope you come again. Thanks, Mother, for the message. Glad Lady Tara is working with me. I am deeply moved that it is here to work on my chakras. Many blessings. Good. You know, no matter who you are, if you haven't done all the work on all the different parts, you can't be in the end who you think you want to be. Just so you know. There's no shortcuts. There are none. Because there's always such pearls of wisdom under every little piece that gives you another level aha. If it's just for yourself, even. Okay, MKZ, hello. Yes, you may have a message also. Let me see what time. Okay. So I'm at MKZ, so before I go to this other place. Okay. It's very interesting MKZ, every time I see you, and I probably said it before, I see a huge picture window and a beautiful ocean. And then when I see this image, I see you in like a tall chair waiting. So perhaps today is the perfect day for me to address the waiting, the sitting, the what appears to be a non-action. And remember, don't take this personally, but I think for what it is you're desiring, the message you're wanting to know how to enact it, create it, draw it to you. And I'm going to say it's through the movement where it feels stagnant. So if I go to your chakras, there's work that could be done there. They're not open far. They're not all spinning for a lot of light. And remember, all those things, the smallest thing is the chakra, which are the most important for me as a healer and one who teaches in my work. It's about developing those chakras and having that core part of you working and the pedals spinning. Yeah, there's a couple that are 2 or 3. We're looking here for 7 to 8. And you can begin to imagine how much differently you would feel with that much light all the time. I'm not going to say that you don't achieve that at times, but now we're getting to what we're talking about on a consistent basis. So what that's going to do is remove a lot of clutter from your field, which comes from the daily mind in the earth experience. Everybody has that capacity until they shift and move into letting the mind move into the heart. So as I say that, I see yours comes into your heart and a lot of feelings I feel them coming forth. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. For you deserve love. You deserve to experience the great love, first and foremost, within yourself, and then within you, and if I may say, Mother and Father God. So when that occurs, this image I see is going to change. Same old, same old. You can live same old, same old. I'm not saying you can't. But if there's a desire to have more, then it's a desire that you must find inside yourself to be willing to create more by attending to who you are energetically. Many blessings to you. Interesting, everyone. Today is a lot about chakras, right? Okay. Good. I'm reading Lawrence here. Go to the next one. Sending everyone Christ-like. Christ love, I hope. It was powerful. A famous person contacted me and my family thinks I'm delusional. It caused terrible strife. Huh. Was it something you had asked for or searched for? I don't know. But when I look at your next statement, Bitcoin and stuff, I have to say to you, at least for me and where I sit and see energy, it's usually a lot of people that are manipulative. But it's only me, may not be true for you. And I don't think you're delusional. I think maybe not informed well enough or understand. So, again, We're always a choice in how our life is. And that's what you have too, is choice. So I will say I agree with them, not to, what do you call it, disillusional? I wouldn't say that, but I think there's more powerful, peaceful ways to find what you're looking for. Mm-hmm. Well, okay. I already said what I was going to say, but now I'm going to say it isn't always true that there's a purpose in everything. We always tend to think it's a good thing, but what if it was about you learning a lesson? It's not understandable to me why anyone would have to come to your home for that subject. So there you go. I don't think so, but that's my insight. Let me see if there's anybody here. The way you're going to know is how does that make you feel? If it has you get excited and feel important, then that tells you it's a no. That isn't the kind of energy you want. You want a peaceful, harmonizing, gentle energy. And that doesn't exist in that realm. Well, I don't, if that's even more telling me you're already being told no inside yourself. You never have anyone come to your home unless you know who they are. Especially when you're someone that works with energy or in energy. No. Mm-mm. And I learned that lesson the hard way, is why I can be so positive when I tell you that. You never know who people are until you get well and good enough to see and understand. No, you don't need to know if he's real. Um, I don't know. Probably if you told me who he was, I wouldn't know who a powerful Bitcoin person was. But they didn't get where they were easily. All right, let me see. Anyone have any comments? Let's see. What time is it? 11:33. Master number. Mm-hmm. So, does anybody have any questions about their message today? Okay, back. So I'm going to bring my friend Lauren. I'm only going to give you one more comment. ID doesn't mean anything energetic. Absolutely means nothing. You have to get to know people more for who they are, where they have their friends, what they do, and uh, enjoy if that's what you want to do. I'm sorry. Those things are not what you think they are. Many blessings. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. I'm going to bring Thoth, and he's the one who brought all of our wisdom into our hearts. And we'll see how that works. So I hope you enjoyed your messages. Many blessings.